Hi guys, welcome to Colouring Book Club. Thank you for being here this morning. What is that? On shift again. Great stroke, I love the picture. Very pretty, thank you. Love and hugs to all. Love and hugs to you too, sweetheart. Have a good shift at work. Pay mate Heather buy some things so that I can live through my auntie. Oh, buy more things. Yeah, no. Good morning to you, Pam. Hope you're doing well, sweetheart. Okay. Yep, wrong glasses. Readers, that's better. I can see now. They drive me up the wall, slopping all the time. Alrighty. Whew. Hectic morning already. Okay, this is part 2. I'll try and make it just part 2 of 2. If I can get this done this stream, that would be good. Another miracle if I could finish it. It is Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, and I am using Albrecht Dürer watercolour pencils. So last night I just finished off the water pretty much, and I quickly scribbled in a bit of a background. I'll zoom in a little bit. I can get the focus right this morning. Still doesn't seem great. There we go. Okay, so I'll activate the background and get that done. Oh, need a mouthful of coffee. I didn't know last week was B's birthday when I was streaming, so happy birthday to B for last week. And Pam's birthday was on the 4th, so happy birthday B right now. And Pam's birthday was on the 4th, so 2 birthdays this week. So hope you had a great day, you two. Here we go. I'll turn this on its side a bit, it's just easier for me. So I hope you've all had a good week. I did. I was quite naughty. I don't know if any of you like to junk journal, and I never used to see the point in it because it is junk. But they look amazing, just all the stuff in them, and you make them and they sit on the shelf like colouring books, and that's about that. Water. But yeah, they're fun and cool to make. Just blend that colour up while it's wet. And the colours I used for the background, I used light cadmium yellow 105, dark cadmium yellow 108, dark chrome yellow 109, 7130 and light red violet 135. So that's the background colours. Bees eating brekkie. You're welcome. Hope you had a great day. You're welcome, Pam. Hope you had a great day. Tell us everything. Good morning to you, Brittany. What are you painting with? I'm using Albert Dürer watercolour pencils. And you weren't here, a lot of people. It was a quiet stream last week. But 2 weeks ago we were talking about automatons, Brittany. And funny enough, after stream, I was looking to see what movies were on. And there's a movie called Hugo, and it's set in 1930s Paris. And it's about a young boy, orphan boy, who lives in the walls of a train station, and about his late father and an automaton. And the movie's name is Hugo. So if you want to see an automaton, that would be a good movie to watch. I didn't watch it. Oh, I was just thinking, I hope I'm not painting a leg. No. Try to keep the colour even, so it blends up from the yellow into the orange, into the pink, into the purple. Quite pretty colours actually for the sky. I hope it's looking okay. Good morning to you, Emily. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Can't turn volume up, so just reading chat. Good morning to you, Kathleen. Thank you for being here. So I didn't get any colouring done all week. I was busy doing other stuff. But I'll show you what I'd spent the day doing yesterday. In a minute, when I get these colours fixed up. Just using the lines from the picture to my advantage. So if I want to stop at any stage, I don't have any lines going halfway through that have dried and then try to reactivate it. So it's all nice and smooth, but leaving some streaks from the pencil. So there's little bit of colour in the sky. As you get lines through the sky in the colours, there's a bit plain. Try to bring that over. I think I've got all the sky. Just this bit down here. There we go. I'll let that dry for a minute. Colours aren't showing through that much on screen. But that's okay. It's nice and colourful, it's pretty. So I can put these babies away. No, I might leave the orange out for the leaves. So I might do the little house boat first, because did that flash just then? It caught my eye. Anyway, while it's drying for a minute, I haven't done it before, I've been going to do it for a long time. I'll just zoom out. I've been going to do it for a long time and I finally did it yesterday. There we go, there's my pile. So I zoom out a bit more. So if any of you are into junk journaling and things like that, I did a whole lot of coffee dyed paper. This one is really cool. If you like things like this and the crackle of paper and the sound of paper. I don't know if I can catch that on camera, but down in here I used the salt on a few of them and the Glad wrap, but this one here with the salt, and it's all like little tiny. I can't get it to shine on camera. No, it's not going to do it. No, it's not going to do it. There's all little like crystallised, and I can't get it off, so it's part of the paper. But yeah, it shimmers with tiny crystals, and the bits of coffee that are on it are quite like enamel, like shiny. They're really cool. Anyway, I like this one. This one turned out really cool. And a couple of others in here. If you like this sort of thing, if you don't, sorry. Yeah, I've got some good stains in them. If I can find them. So my old towels have been rather coffee stained. There's another good one. It turned out good. And this paper here got this really speckledy sort of effect on it. It came out cool too. This one's good. This one's got crystallised salt on it as well. But they turned out really, really cool. I had a lot of it. It was fun doing it actually. I had paper everywhere. All over my kitchen benches were covered. So that's what I spent the day doing yesterday. And luckily it's been abnormally warm. And yesterday was a nice warm day, so that helped. Oops. So I had fun doing that. Beautiful image. Thank you very much, Emily. Background colour is so pretty. Thank you very much, Pam. Anyway, so yeah, I went on to Temu and bought some stuff. It's you know, like cheap stuff. Temu. Anyway, I went on and that's my list. 61 items. A lot of them, you know, look at $1.71, $1.89, $2.49, and yes, it added up. But you know, I got 61 items on the way, and then something else come up because I should not watch YouTube, and I got enabled again. I went back on there and did another order, and there's like 28 items on there. So I have a couple of decent packages coming from Temu. So I was really naughty, and I went to the op shops and picked up some scrap material and lace and a few other bits and pieces. It's crazy, the weather. Oh, Lisa, Heather has been shopping. Yes, and she said to start make me go and buy things. Yeah, no. I did. For junk journaling. Ton of stickers coming, and then of course I rearranged the front room, all my shelving, like this art supplies and stuff, rearranging and tidying up and whatever. Actually made myself a bit of room in a couple of places, couldn't believe it. Don't know how I managed to do that. And then I did the order, and it's like now I have to rearrange things again so I can fit it all in. Oh boy. Anyway. So yes, I got a lot of nice stickers coming and some junk journal paper. All sorts of bits and pieces. What was another card? Maybe that one. That one. Oh, I had dropped my pencils. So I've got my girlfriend coming for dinner tonight. So after stream, I'm gonna go down and get some penne. Love that stuff from Melbourne. It's just a tube pasta, and if you're lucky, you get a couple of dried tomatoes in it, and oh, I love it. It's yum. Anyway, I'm going to get some of that for dinner. So, hopefully, get to do a quick vacuum. Haven't vacuumed since last Monday because I've been too busy being enabled. So just scribble some colour on. That's how easy watercolours can be. And that one is May Green 170. A little bit of Earth Green 172. Oops, I did the sky then. And Chromium Green Opaque 174. Just a bit of dark. So yes, Lisa, if you watch this back, I do not need any encouragement. And once again, watch YouTube for 5 minutes and then you're off looking at something. And I was actually looking at brad studs, if you know what they are. Like, say you got a little nameplate on your book, and you got the two little holes, and you put the studs in. That's what they are. They're called brads anyway. So I went to order them, and look at the list I ended up with. Excuse me. But if you do like junk journaling, and I hope some of you do, but like I said, I never used to see the point in it because it is junk, you know, and it's like, well, you do it and then it just sits there on the shelf. But then so do your colouring books. technically. You colour them and then, you know, they sit on the shelf. You can get a book out and have a look at it. We do the same with junk journaling. But it's fun just rummaging through all the little pockets and all the bits and pieces and bulking the book up and making it all fluffy and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I'm now have an obsession with junk journals. But I want to do my junk journals with, like, themes. One of them is going to be, I found some really cool stuff, like horror, gothic, and some beautiful black cat stickers. I love cats, but I love black cats. And some beautiful black cat stickers. So that's going to be horror and gothic and all that sort of stuff. And then another one with ocean, pirates, you know, maybe a couple of skulls in it, underwater, fish, stuff like that. Junk journal, but sort of with a bit of a theme to it. Another one's going to be steampunk and vintage and all that sort of stuff. I've got some beautiful stickers there. Absolutely gorgeous they are. So you can get some really good stuff on Temu. You got AliExpress, and then you got, you know, like some of them are not free shipping, so you got to watch that too. But you go on Temu and it's like free shipping. You just got to spend minimum of $40. Well, I had no problem doing that. I got a couple of books from the op shop for junk journaling, but I've never used them. Oh, get into it, B. Yes. A lot of fun, really. What colour will I do this little house? Let me see. I wonder. I don't really like the metallics, but I'll have a bit of a play with them. Yeah, I'll probably ruin it. I don't know what I'm doing here, what colours. Think, Heather, think. Maybe not great. I don't know what these colours will be like together, but anyway, I hope I don't ruin it. A bit of earth green 172, just try a little area, and gold 250, but like I said, I'm not really keen on the metallics, so we'll see what happens. But I've never used them. And it was fantastic on Facebook to see Melody colouring. I think it was Anamorphia. She's doing the flamingos, and it looks amazing. And it's like, you still got it, girl. She's a very good colourist. And the flamingos are looking amazing. But it was so good to see her post that she was colouring. Alright, so just a bit of earth green 172. I hope I don't roll this. I can always go over it, I guess. I'll try the gold. Scratchy. Alright, for that love it dries, I'll go over with something else. Gold's nice and shimmery if you're at the right angle. But it does nothing, you know, it doesn't show up much. Don't know why they put them in the sets. I can wait for that to dry and I can go over it with a darker colour. I saw that too. Very cool, very cool. Now I'm just trying to think what's really cool. What did you see? Oh my God. We'll talk about junk journaling. Saw that too. Watercolour pencil. Yeah, I never use a metallic in the sets. I prefer to use the actual metallic watercolour paint. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Not a fan of them. Not in the watercolours anyway. And there's a couple that are okay. Now I've got green for the leaves, I've got brown. Maybe I'll use, I don't know why, grey on the brain. Grey matter. Give this a bit of a go. I'll try a bit of cold grey number 3, a bit of kaput, a bit of kaput mortem violet 263, and kaput mortem, which are quite similar. One's just a bit lighter than the other one, and that one is 169. So, and the house is like a greeny grey, so a bit of grey. And the good thing is you can just scribble the colours roughly where you want them. Yeah, I might try the kaput mortem. Yeah, no, I'll go the lighter one first. The kaput mortem, I think. I don't know how people pronounce things differently, but I just think it's funny. And hopefully it goes all right with the grey. You don't know till you try these things, do you? And then a bit of the darker one, the kaput mortem violet 263. There's not a lot of difference between the two of them, they're just a shade or two difference. This one's just a bit darker. And I'm thinking about adding a little bit of raw umber 180. Did not think about this at all. It's good to just experiment a little and do things on the fly. we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I saw Melody was colouring. Hello, Anti-Luke Foundation. It's spelt colour, not colouring. Well, excuse me, but I'm in Australia and we spell like the English do in UK, and colour has a U in it. So if you're American, you can leave the U out. And for me being Australian, I will put the U in. I hope that's all right with you. Hope that clarifies. Thank you for being here and putting your 2 bobs worth in. So if you can hear my voice, I'm Australian. I'm not American. And other places don't use the U as well. But in the UK and Australia, we do. So thank you for trying to tell me how to spell. Yeah, there's a nice light colours blending in okay together. Is that some show and tell? I'll have to look and find it. So it's nice and light. I'm happy with that actually. I was waiting, laugh out loud. Yeah, it's nice and light. It's colourful. It's light colours like the rest of it. I'm quite happy with that. And a little triangle on the top. Don't want that rest of my look. But that will. There's nothing there. There's no notification. I hate it when it does that. I don't know what it is, whether it's the game or that I never play anymore. No, there's nothing there. Show and tell. I'll use a bit of. I'll use Kaput Molten Violet 263 and a bit of the Terracotta 186. And I want to add a bit of yellow into that. Light cadmium yellow 105. Start with light colour. It's beautiful, Heather. Thank you very much, Kathleen. I like the colour scheme. It's kind of, guess, autumn-like. Oh, thank you very much. Mission accomplished. It's working. Might help. Touch. Come on. No water coming out. Come on. I don't want it to flood. It's a small area. It's a bit like watercolour paint too. You can dry your brush off and drag off colour if you've got a bit too much on it. Can't really see the orange in it. I might have killed that off a bit. Okay. Some that might be a bit too yellow, I think. Bit of raw umber and brown ochre for the framework. Determined to have this coffee before it goes cold. Okay, activation. Well, I guess just thinking about it, autumn colours. It is autumn here in Australia. Bit of raw umber. And for the background, I was thinking last night, maybe, I won't do it on stream, but I just thought about doing the background. Maybe, I don't know, I could use soft pastel or something, but I don't think that'll look so good. But, or, yeah, I don't know, now colour 2 maybe or something, I'm not sure, I'd have to think about it. And just do some water reeds or something and a few silhouettes of fish in the background or something like that for the background. I don't know whether I will or not, I was just thinking about it. I love the Albert. I've wanted them for quite a while because they're very nice colours, and they're really nice. Now it must be the little door there, but it's got lines through it. I'm not sure what colour I will do that. Bit more umber. It actually feels like summer at the moment, though. It's warm, it's weird. I know, and we need rain. And being warm like this, it's like it's gonna rain, but yeah, I think we're going through a bit of a La Nino, El Nino, La Nino, whichever one it is, can't remember. Hey, I got lines. I'll get away with it though. I don't know what she's done. Joanna, that is, with the light, the looks like bars on the door. Obvious. I'll wipe a bit of that off. I don't want that. I want it a light blue. When it dries, I might even put the Posca through and get rid of those lines. No worries, babe. Those two. No, I'll leave them for the leaves actually. A bit of Bistro 179 and Van Dyke Brown 176 for the ropes. lighter. Oh, wow. Yeah, I will, actually. I just remembered. Wait till B comes back. Let me know when B's back. I just remembered. Sorry. Yep. Okay. Some leaves. Oh, I was going to do, hang on. A little bit of dark sepia. I should sharpen the pencils up for this, really. It should be sharp. But I might get away with it. The sepia is not really showing up too good. Walnut brown. I'm not going to do his fur detail. I'm just putting a bit of colour in through the grey. So it's got a bit of a watercolour effect with the picture. It's not, you know, it's loose colouring. I'll activate just a little bit of brown. So it's just got a bit of colour in his fur. Got two green leaves over here. Might do a green one there and a brownish one down here. So I have brown ochre. Little bit of terracotta. Are you back, B? This one's a bit of, no, it's not. It's Van Dyke Brown 176. It's going to say sepia. and a bit of kaput. Well, I forgot that. Underneath, a bit more Van Dyke brown. A little bit of Bistro 179. I have to ask B how her mother-in-law's going too. With her house and lifestyle. I like the colours in here, but you see what they're like when they're activated. I missed a bit of sky. The tiniest bit of sky, but gotta get it. And the one at the top here, I'll do a green, earth green. You're back, B. Okay. Right. I got this message yesterday. And then when I woke up, I had this message. It's a bit long, but it'll give you an idea. Good evening. As the time approaches for us to make some important decisions about our future, we feel the need to send out this message. A very small number of homeowners have consistently approached us with negativity, demands and ultimatums. On the other hand, we've worked tirelessly with the majority on uplifting the community, supporting and assisting with the amazing events, and have always greeted and approached every homeowner with a smile and with respect. Too many times now we've had to deal with unnecessary conflict and hurtful comments and attitudes. We acknowledge that there is still a lot of work to be done and issues to be sorted, but we can't succeed in our commitment towards all of you if some continue with the bitterness, negativity, and demanding approach towards us, lifestyle, the community, and or other homeowners. Please, I ask that we all bury the hatchet, accept that certain things won't change, and allow yourself to enjoy the lifestyle and the amazing community that you all chose to live in. Enjoy your evening. Love, Harry and Mandy. That is freaking disgusting. I tell you, this is why I have nothing to do with people in here, because they're a bunch of F-wits. Seriously, that she'd have to send out a message like that. It's just, they're a bunch of feral, disgusting people in here. I swear I had nothing to do with any of them. This shouldn't be like that. If you don't like it, sell and pay off. Yeah, I know. And I was wondering, B, how your mother-in-law's going with her house. If she sold it or hopefully and got the house. See, this is one of the reasons why I put it up at the market, because people in here just, they suck. And for the new managers here who've been here not even a year yet, and they started the message, you know, we're serious, like making important decisions about our future. They haven't been here a year yet. What the hell? They should not have to be treated like that. Still not sold. She had to move back for now. Oh, she did move back. Good. Because she's paying bloody fees and everything. It's a waste of money. So she mulls it. Yeah, good. She swallowed her pride and she moved back. That's good. What was meant to be was meant to be. For some reason, she was meant to be there. The universe works in funny ways. The leaf is the biggest thing on here. I've still got another hour. God, I might finish another picture on stream. Wow, that'd be it. Two. Better not speak too soon. 2 pictures. The one from Kirby Dark Tales, Dark Fairy Tales, and this one. And apart from scribbling in the sky last night and finishing off the water, it's all been done on stream. Yeah, I saw that message and sent it to my girlfriend that used to live here, and it's like, what the hell? Yeah, they're lovely people. The new managers are lovely. They've done all they can to fix up all the mess that the other 2 bloody left for them. Yeah, I hope it sells quick for her. She needs to be around us for support. Yep. Well, I hope it sells quick for her too, sweetheart. But you know, the universe works in mysterious ways. Chrome green opaque. Earth green yellowy. I think. A couple other pencils sitting there beside them. And a little bit of brown ochre. Yeah, I thought you'd like that message. That's what you have to deal with in here. That's just a good example of what this place is really like. The people in here, there's just, I said to my girlfriend last night, there's something about this place that, I don't know. I said they haven't got lives. It's like, no, they need to do some artwork or something. Although some of them do artwork, but yeah, you just, you know, got nothing better to do. Sounds like Labor's still cleaning up Liberals' mess from 3 years ago. Won't go there. They're all arseholes. Did I say that out loud? I think I did. I hate politicians. I hate them all. I'd have them all lined up against the wall and I'd be happy to pull the trigger. Let me tell you, I wouldn't blink twice. Cold-blooded murder. Bang, 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 bang. Right between the eyes. I hate them all. They're all corrupt. Every single one of them. But anyway, we won't talk about politics. Also doing the little leaves down in here. I mean, in a way, I'm kind of glad. I don't know, like I said, universe works in funny ways. Maybe, you know, I was meant to be here. I wasn't meant to sell the price of electricity and rates and everything else and a few other things, and it's probably better off in here, really, in a lot of ways. I'm quite happy to just get back into, you know, my artwork and not worry about anything and just live every day and not stress about moving or finding somewhere else and just let all that go and bite the bullet and do my own thing in my own house and have nothing to do with all those jerks. And as that message just proved, they are a bunch of jerks, a lot of them. Love to know who it is. Stirring up trouble. If you don't like it, just sell. Get lost. I just wish the federal government here in the US would not treat autism as a disease as caused easily treated environmental cause to be found by September. Yeah. Well, you know, if it was 50, 70 years ago or something, they'd probably lock you away. You know. Might go a little bit darker in there because it's in the background. Some shadow. But as you realise, it's not that easy to just sell it. Like, it's hard for people to sell because nobody really wants to buy a village for some reason. Now, you've got to consider all the deferral fees and depending on the community and everything else that goes with it. I mean, one of the things about moving here was you can do what you want to the place. You can do stuff to the outside, but you have to get their approval. You can't just go and put solar panels up and build it, you know, add on to the deck or do anything. You've got to get their approval. But some communities, you know, like I've got shelving built in the front and people have, you know, done other stuff. If you sell, you have to put it back to its original state. Whereas in here, you don't have to do that. Some of the communities, you got to, you know, if the front room with the built-in wall unit, got to take that out. You got to paint the place. You got to do all that. You don't have to do any of that here. So that was one of the things I did like about it. Sepia 175. So these leaves a bit darker. Hopefully it'll make them look like they're behind a little bit. Oh, I do this flag. Maybe a blue. Bring some blue up. Cobalt blue, greenish. And I think those two will do. Cobalt blue, greenish, 144, and light cobalt turquoise, 154. Let's see how to go with that. It's the same here in the USA. Yeah. What will I colour next week? I'm giving the bird, every time I hold the page down with my finger, I think of you guys. You're giving the bird again. I don't like any homeowner association here and there because they can kick you out for whatever reason. Well, we didn't charge too much. Can't kick you out of here. We own our homes. It's not rental. Have to be pretty serious before that. I mean, there is a couple of things in the contract, you know, violence and all that sort of stuff. But even then, the people, the way they act in here, you know, they get away with whatever they want to do and they still don't get kicked out. We own our homes. Unless you can sell it, they can't get rid of you. They can't sell it from under you, which don't know they're actually allowed to do that anyway. If there was violence or, you know, extreme reasons, if they can't sell it, then they can't get rid of you, can they? But they, like I said, they can't sell it from under you. So I guess people know that and they take advantage of that and just do whatever they want to do and treat management like shit. That message was just like, what the hell? Goodness me. I'll do his little life jacket. Might make it. India Red 192, just so it stands out from his fur and everything a little bit. I don't know if it's a life jacket or what it is, it's got a bow on it. Bit of put mortar violet, thought it was. Along with them having meetings behind the people living in the neighbourhood with homeowner association. I go to no meetings, annual general meeting or otherwise. I go to no meetings. They have, once a month, they have birthday, morning tea, cake and stuff. Don't go to them either. Don't participate in, like I loved croquet, but will I play it? No. I can't remember last time I even went in the pool. I'm paying all these fees for the theatre, for the pool room, like as in pool, the game. Haven't been in there since all that drama with those bitches across the road. Since that night. Don't do anything. What do? I do art. All day, every day. Apart from housework and maintenance and stuff. All I do. I visit my girlfriend that moved out of here and we go for coffee. And one other lady that I catch up with. Sometimes changing rules behind homeowners and not notifying them of any rule changes. Yeah, no, that's not right. That's not right. But you get drama in all these places, and it doesn't. Yeah. I lock myself behind my four walls and just shut the world out and talk to you guys. That's all I need in my life. I don't need anything else but you guys. The girlfriend up the road, like that, the one that did that I did the resin board with. She's come up for a coffee a couple of times, which is great because I don't want to lose my friendship with her. So I'm glad about that. And she's been up here twice now for coffee, so I'll have to catch up with her and go and see her. I've just been busy every day, and it's like the day just flies. I mean, yesterday was doing all that paper, coffee stain paper. Just looking, maybe I can use some different greens. I try not to go like really unnatural colours, but it doesn't really matter. Permanent green 266 and emerald green 163. There's a couple more of them somewhere. Yeah, over here, that's all. No, that's too dark. I'm not going to use the emerald. Not that kind of green. May Green 170. Oh, I can hear that chook over the back. I haven't heard it for a while. I'd rather listen to her clucking all day than those damn dogs. Time for a green leaf. Good May Green. Bit of olive green yellowish. Chromium green opaque. Earth green 172. And Actobot. What is it burning now? Now the one behind it I'll do a bit darker. Dark sepia 175. Oops, hope I didn't catch the page. Chromium green opaque. Don't you hear? It's awfully quiet here. Oh, I was just colouring this leaf because shh, it's so quiet. There's no dogs barking, no cars. Brown ochre 182, bit of terracotta 186, and some burnt sienna 183. I might even chuck a bit of green in there too, I think. Bit of earth green, just to be different. Yeah, she reckon it was quiet today. It's awfully quiet here. You should have been here last week, Brittany. Pam, I'm here watching. Shh, no talking, laughing. I'm watching as well. My colouring is that intense and that good that you're speechless. If only. Put a bit more tan in there. God, that went quick. It's like I've got another and it's 10:24 as already. I just saw a really cute snail house that Julia Speary did. Very, very cute. I tell you, if you're into junk journaling, at all, or you want to get into junk journaling, go and watch Treasure Books. She's awesome. I don't know what nationality she is, but she lives in Australia, and I'd say she's been here for a while. But she's really, really good. I really enjoy watching her and being enabled. Just trying to mix up the colours a bit. I've got these leaves here, these leaves, and these few here. And I've got half an hour to do it in. Yeah, right. I was on a roll. Yeah, alright, some brown. Just trying to mix up the leaves a bit. Lay that egg, girl. Push it out. And I like chickens and whatever, but if you've got poultry food there and that, you're going to attract rats. Can you hear it? I like that green that was there before. Doesn't matter. I don't like this because it's too fake. Just a bit of shadow. Sounds cute, Bee. She does some lovely art. Thank you for putting that in, Bee. She has got cute stuff. I used to be on her colouring team years ago. I know the name. No. I should go to town. I can't be bothered. But I have to go. Don't want to alternate it too much, like green, green, brown leaf, green, brown leaf, green. Wasn't intentional. Ow. Oh, single hair pulling. It's a bit more sky. Single hair pulling on my glass hinge. This is where I'll start to rush a bit. I'm on a mission to finish it before the stream ends. And I've got all those little all those leaves to go there. Can she do it? Yep, what will I colour next week? Oh, there's a lot of things I'd like to colour. It's just a couple I've got in mind are very, very detailed. Especially that pumpkin carriage in Dark Fairy Tales. Oh, I want to do that one. Because I've got my head stuck into journaling at the moment. I haven't made any. I've made one, but I need to make others. Little pouches and pockets out of the cereal bag inside that holds the cereal. Really cute little pocket bags that she makes on book treasure books. And her name's Natasha, but there's no H in it. Natasha. There's no H in it. Actually, I think you were doing one of hers on your channel. That's how I found out about her. Most likely. Yes, she can. Oh, stupid me. When was it? Last Tuesday night. I haven't been for a long time. I decided to go to bingo. Dumb decision that was. Got down to one number once. Got close down to two numbers quite a few times. And I hate the pokies, but before the doors opened, I went in and had a quick flutter and spent $34 in there that I could have spent on art supplies. So I'll kick myself for that. So that was a naughty night out, and I could have spent it all on art supplies. But I haven't been in so long, I thought, why not? I want to go. Dumb decision. Dum diddly dum dum dum. Capsules. Wish my capsules soft and colour been ages, having too much trouble with my back. Oh, but I could sit in colour, that should say. Wish I could sit and colour. It's been ages. Much trouble with my back. Oh, darling. Yeah. The only thing, even if you have to get up every 10 minutes and just walk around and do what you can. picking any colours now. I'm on a mission. But it is good, like the watercolours. Get some colours, screw them on, and activate them, and let them do their thing. It's too patchy there. Blend that out. Come on, guys. What will I colour next week? You know I can't make decisions. I lay bed and colour. I couldn't do that. I'm up and down too much. I'd make a mess. If I sleep more than 6 hours and I wake up, I don't have back troubles. Not like not like not like Pam or anything, but you know, operations and all that sort of stuff. But you know, from picking asparagus and lettuces and God knows what else and other jobs that I've done, and you know, I do have my issues. If I sleep more than 6 hours and I get up in the morning, it takes me a couple of hours to get going. And really stiff. Then you go over to pick something up and all that sort of stuff, and so I can sympathise with, you know, having really serious issues and not being able to do stuff and can't get comfortable and I'll grab a really dark green. Maybe some of these look like they're in the background. I wouldn't be any others I can quickly colour. Well, she's laid it. There. She. No, only one. Shouldn't just be one on her own. There needs to be a couple. But it sounds like it's just one. It's getting louder now. But this is why I activate as I go, because I don't know what I have colours. Whoops, hate that. I knew there was a couple more. Well, I have painted the sheets or cooked on occasions. I have to get Nani out too often. Also, I have trouble laying, sitting, standing. It's so frustrating. Most people will experience some back pain, especially as we get older. Yep. All the work we've done and all, yep. I haven't had kids, but like, you know, having kids and because when you give birth, your hips automatically go out of alignment, and that can not help either. A lot of female riders, when they're riding horses, like the balance, especially if you're doing Grand Prix dressage and, you know, like high class dressage and that, you know, we might not think so, but that horse can feel every little thing. And when you give birth, your hips go out of alignment. And when you're riding and you're doing, you know, Olympics and, you know, or even like, doesn't matter, it could be pre-St. George or into, you know, like, it's not even basic dressage. That horse can feel your hips. Your one leg's slightly lower than the other, or, you know, and all this sort of stuff has an effect as well. Anyway, getting off track. Me too, but have you found that one about I have trouble sitting and standing, have about 10 minutes window. Yeah, had multiple bulging disc and degeneration of the spine, osteoarthritis. I have that as well as compression on my spinal cord, MRI, and they're saying that I shouldn't be in that much pain. Like I'm trying is frustrating. Like I'm lying is frustrating. Had 5 of those, I've had, Leon. Yeah, it is frustrating, but if it's compression nerves, the pain is unbelievable. Yeah, it is. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I know you're all jumping on the bandwagon. What will I colour next week? And you're all going to pick the same book and the same page. Well, I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm looking and I think, can you believe it? I think I'm done. Can't believe it. I've still got 10 minutes to go. Terrible when I say things like that, Catherine, and it's hard. Yep. Woohoo. Say that again. It's the invisibility of back pain that lets them always say that. Yeah, it looks awesome. Thank you, B. Yeah. Right, green, gold. Green. Indian moon. Fish. You really all want to see me pack up my pencils. I'm just going to sort this out so I can get out the Posca and just get rid of a few black lines. So no one's told me if they're actually like junk journaling or not. No one's even suggested a book for next week. Supposed to wait another one. Oh shit. No, I mean sugar. To pull the nib out. Pull the nib out. Alright, let's get rid of a couple of black lines. Especially, oops, as I pulled that out. Jeez, I think it's running out too. Hang on. I need to give it a shake. It's getting a bit watery. Beautiful page. Thank you, Kathleen. I was thinking maybe Sarah. Oh, okay, B. Could you draw? I bloody love that book. Oh, I love that book. Yes, it's getting quite watery. I need the blue, which is right down the bottom. It's kind of good that it's watery in a way. It's not standing out really stark white. Maybe I should do, let me see. So one thing I wish the Poscas had windows, because you can't determine how much is actually left. I was thinking maybe just do the stars. Oh, I said I'd never buy gel pens again, and they had these really, they were $2.50 for 8 gel pens. There was glitter and metallic, and I thought I'll just buy some cheapies to do in junk journaling and that, so if I ruin the nibs on something rough or whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, there was metallic, glitter, and pastel. So I got one of each because they're only $2.50 each. And then when I got it home and I'm unpacking them, it's like metallic glitter. So I got 2 packets the same. I thought it was metallic and glitter. It wasn't, it was metallic glitter. So I've got 2 bloody packets of the same damn thing. That's stars. Maybe it's like, shut up, chair. I'm ready to pitch this chair. The black's peeling off the seat and the vinyl, it's all cracked. And don't know whether I should do this or not, but we'll see. God, my eyes, because the sun's come out and everything, my eyes are not focusing very well with the light. There you go. Just give her the tiniest bit of white dot. So she hasn't got a black eye. I can't see anything else. I need to kill that light a bit. That footage on my eyes trying to focus. It's terrible. Oh, sorry about the chair. It is what it is. Hello, Kinky. Welcome. Lurking away here. Well, I hope you're enjoying lurking. Nice of you to come in, chat, and say hello. Everyone make her feel welcome. I assume it's a female. I don't know. Don't have males in here anymore. Be scared them all away. They couldn't handle us. Alright. Okay. Gotta put the date on it. Well, yeah, I think she's done. I haven't done the border around the outside. And will I do the background? I don't know. Maybe I won't bother. Maybe I'll just leave it the way it is. And then focus on the colours on... Maybe I'll just leave it. I won't do the background. I've got other things. I do. Looks real nice. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Alright, so I've been the only one that suggested a book so far, and I'm very, very ecstatic about the decision. This is my favourite book, I have to say. I really, really love this book. Oh, I love this book. What will I do? She's a bit like, what's his face, off Edward, off Twilight. Her skin shimmers in the right light. Anyway, and her eyes just so piercing. There we go. Laugh out loud, yay. I do love when you colour in it too. Thank you much. Oh, yeah, look. I'm just flicking which one. I bloody love this book. Love it. You see images of it with Sarah's coloured and whatever, and try and get it out of your head. And that can take a while. I usually try and pick a picture with a print of grey that comes off. Try and pick a picture per stream that's not too detailed, because you know it'll take me forever. And I also try and pick a picture, not that I'm going to do this one, but I can do some of it off screen, whether it be the background or, and get that done off screen so it's not so bad. Love the dragons. He's pretty handsome. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This would look pretty cool. It'd be pretty easy to do in like distress inks, antique linen and those sorts of colours. That real sepia. Just like these colours. Oh, there's so many. I love this one too. Yeah, I don't know. I'll pick one. It's going to be really hard, but I will pick one. The mermaid. Oh, okay. Deal. Colour it too. That one. That one she says. I love how you guys do that. That one. This one. Like, which one? I started the mermaid one, lost. I started the mermaid one, lost it, disappeared somewhere. It's got to be there somewhere. But did you print it out? And if you've got the book, well, you haven't lost it. It'll be in the book. Just print another one out. All of them. Yes, I know. I would love to print. I would love to get this book done. Mermaid for mermaid. Yeah, okay. All right. You twisted my arm. This one. Okay, so next week we are colouring this one. Gives me a week to think about colours and whatever. Yes. All right. You all happy chappies now? Nah, printed. But you've got the book, haven't you? Yes. Cool, cool. Lisa will be proud. Got another picture covered on stream. Believe it or not, there it is. Just got to date it. Now that's something else I have to do today. Upload it to my Facebook page and Instagram and all that sort of stuff. Alright. Okay, we're all organised. Look out. Yeah, but it was printed one I lost. It was the printed one I lost. Well, I bet you any money one day it'll turn up. God, when I was cleaning up the front room and a couple other things, which leads to the closet and God knows what else, I'm all over the joint, rearranging stuff. And it's like, where the hell am I? Like your nail plates for nail art, which is actually for resin. The applicators couldn't think where they were, and then there was something else, and then my smaller resin canvas that I did of a beach, and it's like, where the hell did I put that? I put that away when the house was on the market, and I found the applicators, and then the lid to my round container, So where the hell's I've got the lid, where's the container? I'm not using it for anything. It must be outside, in the storage tub outside. And it's like, I usually know where everything is. Always know where everything is. And yeah, there's about 4 things or so. It's like, where is that? Where the hell do I put it? Because I rearrange things and move things and yeah. Anyway. Yeah, but it was a printer that I lost. Well, as long as you've still got it and you can reprint it, and I'm sure Sarah will send you another one if you really needed it, but you don't need to because you've got the print. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. Look forward to seeing you next week. We'll have a good week. All thanks for streaming, Heather. You're welcome. Thank you, B. Have a wonderful day, sweetheart. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Can you print a PDF, B? Yeah, that's what she did, by the sound of it. Anyway, you can always colour it again. Back permitting. I have the book so I can restart. All good. Yep. It's not the end of the world, but you know, all the detail on that, it's nice to not have to start again if you can help it. It'll be there somewhere. You'll find it one day when you're looking for something else. That's exactly right. You have a good week too. Thank you for being here, everyone. Thanks for streaming. Have a great day. Thank you for being here, guys. Take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next week.